May it please the court.
Illinois State has become a really good mock trial team, mainly because of our coaches. Our coaches work with us a lot. They do a lot of work, sacrifice a lot for us, and the students, we put in a lot of work, at least 4 to 6 hours a day.
There is a high school program that's sponsored by the Illinois State Bar Association for high school mock trialers. I had the opportunity to judge Khandi Wright at the state competition when she was in high school. I then talked to her coach to see what kind of a student she was, how she got along with people, what kind of leadership she exerted, and he gave me a very strong recommendation. So once she was in the program, the position that she took is that she wanted to learn as much as she could.
Working in mock trial and combine that with your schoolwork, it teaches you a lot of time management. The skills you develop in being in mock trial, you have to think on your feet a lot.
So it's kind of like chess in the sense where we know what we're going to do, but we're going to need to change what we do during the round based on what they do.
The judge in the trial will say something, opposing counsel will say something, the opponent's witness will say something, you're not sure what to do. The point of the exercise is to maintain your composure.
Being a part of the mock trial program is definitely a confidence builder. Just looking at anyone who joins the team from the first day of practice to the last tournament of the season, their confidence grows substantially.
You get to be in the courtroom, you get to litigate like a real attorney. It's a lot of real-world experience, and for anybody who wants to be an attorney, it's really good for law school as well.
Our tournament at ISU was considered one of the better tournaments to go to because we have the benefit of using an actual courthouse. Most tournaments that we visit take place at a college, so you're in classrooms. It just isn't the same kind of atmosphere.
Being in a courtroom for the mock trial competition definitely adds to the experience because it lets us give that real feel. We're getting into an actual courtroom, being able to stand in the well of the courtroom and actually talk to the jury box where one of the judges usually sit, and having another judge sitting and presiding on the case as if they were a real judge.
I was a litigator for 28 years before I became a full-time professor at Illinois State. And in my role as a trial attorney, one of the things that I learned was that everyone is always on display in a jury trial, and everyone has to play the appropriate role.
Acting is definitely a major aspect, and it's something that we're able to learn here on the team that you'll need to know if you're going into some kind of litigation field.
We learn a lot about how to make eye contact, like they're really strong on making eye contact. You shouldn't break eye contact. And things about presenting, how to use your hands more.
We were invited to participate at the Yale Invitational last year. We went to that tournament and we had a winning record. We went there with really no preconceptions as to how good or bad we would do because these were teams that we typically would not see.
Competing at Yale was an eye-opener. We saw what level we were actually on. We competed against a lot of good schools, and I am grateful for that opportunity, actually. Some of the schools that went to the Yale tournament, of course, Yale was there, Harvard, Princeton. We actually competed against Harvard and Princeton. It was a good tournament between both of those schools, but at the end of the day, we did win against them.
State your passion.
State your passion.
State your passion at Illinois State University.